Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this toy showcase we're going to have a look at the 1984 Autobot car Mirage. He was one of 11 Autobot cars released at the time, and they were the very first wave of Generation 1 toys released at the time. What we're going to do in this video, we're going to have a look at the figure in both modes. We're going to discuss things to be aware of if you're looking to purchase one yourself, and then we're going to have a look at the packaging as well. So let's have a look at the figure. So the robot mode I think is fantastic. To be fair, I like both modes. I think they look really good, especially for the time. You can obviously tell that's a Formula 1 racing car, and the robot as well stands, and the colour scheme on it makes it look really good. So if you're after one yourself, things to be aware of. First and foremost, and I know it sounds really silly and obvious, is that he's intact, because you have to swivel him at the waist to transform him from robot into car and vice versa. So sometimes there is just literally a tiny thin metal rod inside the waist, and that does have a tendency to snap, and some unscrupulous sellers or people who don't even know because they've got it second hand, they might just be super glued together. So you need to know that it does turn around and rotate at the waist. The other thing as well is that the legs sometimes lose the strength and they can slot back down, so this part will sit right down there nice and low if it hasn't got the strength to hold itself up. So that's things which are really important straight away for robot mode. Other things to be aware of is of course the chrome. There's quite a bit of chrome on this, so you've got it on the spoiler, you've got it on the engine, the weapons itself. So if you are looking, as I say, to display in robot mode, that is things to be aware of. The car then, so the alternate mode, the F1, again brilliant alternate mode, looks so good. The chrome I was on about a second ago was there in the spoiler, but also be aware in the spoiler they can be quite loose and not hold up. So if you are looking to display it in car mode, you need the spoiler to be able to hold itself up. The chrome that I mentioned you can see at the front and there at the engine, nice and shiny, again if you want to display. And finally, while we're looking, as I say, be aware that the white at the front can get some faded, so it can go a bit yellow. Oh no, other things as well to mention, sorry, rubber tyres. Check that the rubber tyres are intact, because obviously over time they can crack as well. So that's the things you need to be aware of if you want to buy one for display purposes. We'll have a quick look at the packaging then. So I've mentioned it's 1984, so we've got the original battle scene there. There's Optimus Prime and Starscream. Great piece of artwork, seen so many times. I've unfortunately got a little bit of a flat crease there, but otherwise you can still see what a great piece of artwork that is. So as I say, in summary, he's an original Autobot car, one of the 11 first ones released. He's got a great, as I say, alternate mode, and his robot mode display is fantastic as well. There he is, 1984 Autobot car Mirage.